Yo guys, what we saying is your boy Woozy13 and we are back. Arsenal kick off their Champions League campaign with a 2-0 win against Athletic Club. You can say Athletic Bilbao, but hey, we got the 2-0 dub. That's all that matters for me. And honestly, what did we take away from the game? Just keep it moving, man. Just keep it moving. 2-0 win. You can't really complain. First start of the Champions League campaign, and it's very important to go out to a good start. Kept the team mainly the same for the most part. Obviously, we know Odegaard got injured in that game against Nottingham Forest, so we just kept the midfield of the Rice, Zubimendi, Marino. Obviously, Rice didn't start against Nottingham Forest, so he came in and started against Athletic Club with Marino and Zubimendi with the side. The up front as well was Eze, Gyökeres, and Madueke, and the defense was the same pretty much. Calafiori, Gabriel Mosquera, and Timber, Raya, and Post. So honestly, solid game again. Defense stood up to the test. I feel like Athletic Bilbao had a few opportunities in the first half where like not clear-cut chances where you could say, oh, they should have scored, but they had a good nice passages of play, and you could tell like the home crowd was up for it. The first time back in the Champions League for apparently 10 years. That's what I heard, so don't quote me on that, but the first time back in Champions League for 10 years. Obviously, they were missing Nico Williams. Maybe they could have done with that star power today. But from the start, you could tell like they were intent, like trying to take the game to Arsenal. But one thing that everyone knows about Arsenal, that defense can stand firm. Like you could throw anything at that Arsenal defense. They're pretty solid. So far, only one goal conceded this year, and that was that Szoboszlai banger of a free kick. So it's been, what, one goal conceded in 5 games, 4 in the Premier League, 1 in the Champions League. Good start for Arsenal. Mosquera, man. I cannot sing his praises enough, man. We bought this guy for 13 million in this market. This overpriced market, we bought him for 13 million. That's honestly a steal, man. Like, I have, like, Andrea Berta, man. I have to hold my hands up. This guy just, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Mosquera just doing what he's been doing throughout. And now that question comes up, would you play him against Manchester City on the weekend? But we'll talk about that later on this week when I drop my preview. But Mosquera was pretty solid. Gabriel as well, solid at the back. Didn't give them any change. Calafiori doing what he's been doing the whole season so far, been pretty solid. Timber, can't sing his praises enough, man. Like what this guy has done since coming back from that ACL injury, where last season was his first full season, and now he's just continuing that form. I cannot sing his praises enough. Midfield, Zubimendi just kept it ticking. Marino as well just kept it tidy. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy from him. And Rice obviously started off the game shaky, again that early yellow card, and you're thinking, okay, now you gotta be careful. He committed another foul in the first half where you're like, oh, like you gotta be careful. Now I'm having PTSD of those red cards we got last season. Like, yo, what's gonna happen? But second half, halftime comes, and I'm thinking, do you keep Rice on, or do you take him off? I'm like obviously I have that PTSD of the red cards, but I'm like, yo, you have to trust him. You have to trust him, man. Trust him. They did. They brought him back in second half. Flawless second half from him. Like he did what to kept it ticking. It was pretty solid as well. Madueke had a few opportunities down the flank, beating his fullback. Not really doing much with the end product, but it's nice to see him still continue to take on his man, creating a few opportunities. I think there was one actually where he beat his man and played a cutback, and I can't remember. Someone should have scored, but he was pretty solid as well. As a more of a quieter game today, he had a few moments, or you could say, where he just kept it ticking, nice flicks to the side, and just kept it ticking. And he was mainly doing like a lot of defensive work today, which he was solid. I think I saw something where he won the most tackles, 3 tackles. So he just showed that side to his game where he's good attacking, but he's very solid defensively as well. And Gyökeres as well, I thought had a good game, stretching the defense. Didn't really get, actually he got maybe 1 or 2 chances where that header at the far post where you're thinking he could have done better, but we know that's not the strongest part of his game. And he got that injury when him and Gabriel clashed heads, and he was bleeding. They had to like stitch, or not stitch, but like put the headband or the bandage to cover his head. So hopefully he's good for the game on the weekend. But I thought you can see he's getting more confident, and you can see it in this game. So anyway, Arsenal got that 2-0 win against Athletic Club, Athletic Bilbao, whatever you want to know them as. I am buzzing. Good start to the Champions League campaign. and hopefully Arsenal continue this nice form going on to the weekend against Manchester City in the Premier League. So you guys, let me know what you guys think about the game. What do you think about the performances? Who was your standout player? What do you think we can improve on ahead of the game against Manchester City on the weekend? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Mweezy13. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.